If you're dealing with exhausting fatigue, stubborn acne, and brain fog that won't quit, what if I told you they're all symptoms of the same hidden problem? You're not crazy, and you're not collecting random symptoms. There's a single root cause medicine is finally catching up to. Your gut barrier is broken. And here's the thing, mainstream doctors won't diagnose it, but the science is undeniable. I'm going to show you exactly how to identify if you have leaky gut, and more importantly, the 5 natural fixes that can start healing your gut lining in as little as 2 weeks. Let's break this down. What leaky gut actually means. First, let me paint you a picture. Your gut lining is only 1 cell thick. Imagine a wall made of bricks, but each brick is actually a living cell. Between these cells are tiny gatekeepers called tight junctions. Their job? Let the good stuff in, nutrients, water, and keep the bad stuff out. Toxins, bacteria, undigested food. But when these junctions loosen, it's like cutting holes in a fishing net. Suddenly, all those toxins and bacteria leak directly into your bloodstream. Your immune system sees this invasion and goes into full attack mode, triggering inflammation everywhere. And here's what shocked me when I first learned this. The symptoms show up far from your gut. We're talking brain fog, anxiety, eczema, joint pain, even autoimmune diseases. Why? Because 70 to 80% of your immune system lives in your gut. When it's compromised, your entire body pays the price. The medical term is increased intestinal permeability, and it's been documented in studies on Crohn's disease, celiac disease, type 1 diabetes, and IBS. The controversy? Mainstream medicine sees it as a symptom of disease. But functional medicine practitioners and a growing body of research say it's actually the cause. So if you've been told your symptoms are all in your head, understand this. Your gut is sending distress signals your entire body can hear. The shocking signs you have it. Now, how do you know if you have leaky gut? Let's go through the checklist, and I want you to really pay attention here, because these symptoms are sneaky. Digestive red flags. Chronic bloating that makes you look 6 months pregnant by evening. Alternating between constipation and diarrhea. Gas that's frankly embarrassing. Stomach cramps after meals. But here's where it gets interesting, the non-digestive symptoms. Brain and mood. That brain fog where you can't remember why you walked into a room. Anxiety that seems to come from nowhere. Depression that conventional treatment isn't touching. Migraines that derail your week? Here's a stat that blew my mind. 50 to 90% of people with IBS also have anxiety and depression. That's not a coincidence. Your gut produces 90% of your body's serotonin, the happy neurotransmitter. When your gut is inflamed, serotonin production crashes. Skin issues. Stubborn acne, eczema that flares unpredictably, psoriasis, rosacea. Your skin is often the first billboard advertising internal inflammation. Immune system chaos. Suddenly developing food sensitivities you never had before. Joint pain with no clear injury. Or the big one, autoimmune diseases like Hashimoto's, rheumatoid arthritis, lupus. If 3 or more of these symptoms describe your life right now, your gut is screaming for help, and you're in the right place to answer that call. Quick pause. If you're realizing your gut health might be the missing piece you've been searching for, subscribe right now. Every week, I break down science-backed protocols like this one that actually work. Hit that bell so you don't miss the next video in our Gut Reset Protocol series. The 5 surprising culprits punching holes in your gut. Before we get to the fixes, you need to know what's causing your leaky gut, because some of these are going to surprise you. Number 5. Your pain relievers. Taking ibuprofen or aspirin regularly. NSAIDs directly damage your intestinal lining. If you're popping these for headaches or joint pain multiple times a week, you're literally creating the leaks. Number 4. Chronic stress. Here's a wild study. Healthy military recruits develop leaky gut just from the physical stress of an overnight march. Stress isn't just in your head, it triggers cortisol, which directly inflames and weakens your gut barrier. Number 3. High fructose corn syrup. This one's biochemical. Fructose requires massive amounts of cellular energy ATP to be absorbed. When your gut cells run out of energy maintaining those tight junctions, guess what happens? The gates swing wide open. Number 2. Poor sleep. Not getting 7 to 9 hours? Sleep deprivation disrupts the balance of healthy bacteria in your gut, a condition called dysbiosis, which directly contributes to increased permeability. Number 1. Gluten, and it's worse than you think. Gluten triggers the release of a protein called zonulin, the only known protein that regulates your tight junctions. When zonulin activates, those junctions loosen. Add to that glyphosate, the herbicide sprayed on wheat that's patented as an antibiotic, and you've got a double gut punch. Understanding these triggers is your power, because now we fix it. The 5 natural fixes that actually heal your gut. Here's your action plan. These 5 fixes address the root cause and can start repairing your gut barrier in as little as 2 weeks. Fix number 1. Remove the inflammatory triggers. This is non-negotiable. For the next 30 days, eliminate processed foods, sugar and high fructose corn syrup, gluten, dairy, seed oils like canola and soybean. I know that sounds extreme, but think of it like this. If your house is on fire, you don't redecorate, you put out the flames first. Replace these with colorful vegetables, wild-caught salmon, grass-fed meat, avocados, olive oil. Whole, real foods your great-grandmother would recognize. Fix number 2. Repair the gut lining with targeted nutrition. 3 superstar nutrients. L-Glutamine. This amino acid is literal fuel for your gut lining cells. 5 to 10 grams daily can seal those tight junctions back up. You can get it in supplements or bone broth. Collagen. Provides the building blocks to rebuild the gut wall. Add collagen powder to smoothies or make homemade bone broth. Zinc. Critical for maintaining barrier integrity. 30 milligrams daily. Fix number 3. Reinoculate with probiotics and prebiotics. Your gut needs an army of good bacteria. Eat fermented foods daily. Sauerkraut, kimchi, unsweetened coconut kefir, kombucha. These introduce beneficial bacteria. Then feed them with prebiotics. Onions, garlic, asparagus, leeks. These are the fiber that good bacteria feast on. Supplement smart. Look for a probiotic with multiple strains of lactobacillus and bifidobacterium. At least 10 to 50 billion CFUs. Fix number 4. Manage stress and prioritize sleep. Remember, stress directly damages your gut. Non-negotiable daily practices: 10 minutes of deep breathing, meditation, or a walk in nature. And commit to 7 to 9 hours of sleep. Your gut does most of its healing while you sleep. Fix number 5. Consider a short-term elimination protocol if your gut is severely inflamed. Sometimes the most healing thing is radical simplicity. For 2 to 8 weeks, some practitioners recommend a carnivore-style approach, eliminating all plant-based potential irritants, including fiber, to give your gut a complete reset. Or try a low FDMAP diet if healthy foods like fruits and veggies make you bloat. These are fermentable carbs that can feed bad bacteria. Implement these 5 fixes, and within 2 to 4 weeks, you'll start noticing less bloating, clearer thinking, better mood, and energy you forgot you could have. Let's bring this home. Your gut isn't just about digestion, it's the command center for your immune system, your brain chemistry, and your energy levels. When it's broken, everything suffers. When you heal it, everything transforms. Here's your 1 habit to start today. Remove gluten and processed foods for the next 7 days, and add 1 serving of fermented food and 1 tablespoon of L-Glutamine. That's it. Small, consistent action creates massive change. Now, I want to hear from you. Which of these 5 fixes are you starting with? Drop a comment below and let's support each other. And if you're serious about this transformation, I need you to watch the next video on Heal Your Gut Naturally, a beginner's guide. Your gut is talking. It's time to listen and heal from the inside out. I'll see you in the next one.